Hey guys, Tim and Shana from Punk Rope. It is lesson 10, final lesson of your doubles or nothing program. And today we're going to show you Shana's protocol for getting consecutive double unders. The other day we worked on just a basic double unders protocol, but this is the real deal now. This is what everybody wants. So there's going to be some repetition. Apologies for that, but it's important to go through some of the same steps, and then we'll introduce some new drills. So it's going to begin with, and I'm going to set my timer and you can follow along, 20-second sets of a bunch of drills, starting with, Shana calls these ball of foot bounces, and going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So these are basically little pulses. You've got soft ankles, knees. It's almost as if you were doing fast feet, but your feet are not leaving the ground. Just loosening up those joints. Everything's relaxed for 3, 2, 1. We're recovering for 15 seconds. You wouldn't necessarily have to, but we need a little transition to explain what's coming next, which is a 2-footed jump without the rope. And that's in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is just shadow jumping. Again, basically just part of your warm-up. Speaking of warm-up, you certainly could have done 3 to 5 minutes prior to this. Joint rotations, some basic exercises. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good. So we got 15 seconds. Now we pick up our rope and we're going to do some side swings, but no jump. So just getting the feel of the rope. One handle in each hand, 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember your figure 8. Rope is striking the ground to each side of the body. Good wrist control. Hips are relaxed. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Awesome. Now the next drill, we're going to do some more side swings, but we're going to add some footwork. You have lots of options here. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So it could be a boxer step, keeping those jumps nice and low. There's lots of other possibilities. Sometimes Shana's releasing the handles, so it becomes more of a windmill. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Okay, just getting into our flow basically. But now the next drill is going to be swing, swing, jump. This is a little bit more intense. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Side swing, open. Swing, swing, open. Good. You find your pace. We've got 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good. Awesome, guys. And remember, if there's a miss, who cares? Doesn't matter. You just keep going. And finally, we're going to do basic bounce with a little bit of speed. Not a speed test, nothing crazy. 3, 2, 1, and go. So now we're focusing on our basic form. Elbows are in, it's all wrist, jumps are low, soft, relaxed for 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good. All right. So at this point you might want to just stretch for a second. Maybe those calves are tightening up. Maybe not. You don't have to. We've just built in a tiny bit of rest. And it's also an opportunity for me to reset my watch to 30 seconds because what's coming up next is going to be our taps, our leg taps. Actually, you know, we'll keep it, I think we'll keep those at 20 seconds because that's pretty demanding. So 30 seconds might be a bit much. So if you remember your taps, guys, as you elevate, that's the first tap, right? And then at the top of your jump is the second tap. A lot of people have different ways of doing it. Shana's hands are up fairly high. Some people like to go a little bit lower, upper thigh or outside of the hip. All of that is fine. Okay, but here's the thing. These are now continuous. So every time you land, you go right back up, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. So you find your pace. Everyone's gonna be different. You don't have to stay with Shana's rhythm. We're gonna do this in 3, 2, 1, and go. This is 20 seconds of continuous double taps, trying to leave from and land in the same spot. You can see Shana's doing a great job of that. We've got 3, 2, 1, and recover. Nice. That was awesome. That was really good. You can use a piece of tape on the floor to make sure you stay in the same spot, or use some chalk, whatever works for you. Okay, now I'm going to reset my watch because we want 30 seconds. Gives us a little more time to get some serious jumping in. And what is next is going to be the 1, 2, 3, so single, 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 double drill. But the difference here is after that first 1, 2, 3 double, thereafter it's 1, 2, 3 double, double. 1, 2, 3 double, double. Okay, so hang on, we're not there yet.
Show me what it is.
And again, if you miss, don't worry. You dust yourself off and you get right back at it. But the goal here is working on those 2 consecutive doubles. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, double. 1, 2, 3, double, double. Double, double. Good. Double, double. 20 seconds. Double, double. Double, double. 15 seconds. Excellent. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right. So we want to recover here. And with recovery at this stage, it's really as much as you think you need to get your breath back, because it's going to vary. That was pretty demanding. I didn't count how many doubles Shana did in those 30 seconds, but it was a lot. It's definitely a lot. But what we're going to do next is what we call a mini ascending ladder. And so the idea is you start with 1, 2, 3 double. You're going to stick with the pattern of 3 singles. Then it would be 1, 2, 3 double, double. Then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 3 doubles. And I think we're going to wrap it up with 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles. Done. So this is not timed. This is however much time it takes you to perform that number of repetitions. Hope that makes sense, guys. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 double, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 all the way up to 4 doubles, and then we'll call it, take a little break, and then we're going to do a descending ladder after that. All right, so I'm just going to look at my watch because I'm curious how long this is going to take, Shana.
Yeah.
And ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3 double. 2, 3 double, double. 2, 3 double, double, double. 2, 3 1, 2, 3 4 time. Good. So that was 12 seconds. Now that sounds like nothing, but that's 12 intense seconds, and you're going to need to recover. Typically you're going to want to recover for at least twice as long as it took you to perform the work. So that would be 24 seconds minimum. I'm thinking probably at least 30, but you're the judge. You can take longer if you need to. Next up, similar idea, but now it's a descending ladder, and we're going to start it with 1, 2, 3 singles, 4 doubles. then 3 singles, 3 doubles, 3 singles, 2 doubles, 3 singles, 1 double, and we'll call it, and it should end up around 12, 13 seconds, but we'll see, okay? Ready, set, and go. Done. 12 seconds. Wow, that's pretty consistent. That is awesome. So you had your 1, 2, 3 double-double drill. Great one for people just getting consecutives, because you only need to nail 2 and then you back off to your singles. You had your mini ascending ladder all the way up to 4, so 4 consecutive. Then you had your mini descending ladder starting at 4, going down. And then Shana's suggestion is to keep adding a rung to the ladder, at least to 5 doubles. So we were very close there. We were at 4, so you could certainly go to 5. And if you think it feels good to go to 6, go to 6. There's a point at which you're probably going to get diminishing returns. The last thing we're going to do before we do a little calf stretch is a continuous bout of consecutive double unders, and it's timed, okay? So Shana's got the tape out. So instead of you having to count, let's say, oh, all right, I'm going 15, or I'm going 10 double unders, or I'm going 50, whatever the case may be. You're going to set a timer, and in this case, it's going to be 10 seconds of continuous double unders. Now, when we do the punk rope games, we do 1 minute, but 10 seconds is a really nice start. And let me just make sure I've got Shana's feet in here. Okay, I do. All right, and you could go from dead start with the rope behind you. You could go with a side swing to get into it. Really, whatever feels good. Your objective is 10 seconds, continuous double unders. If you miss, you dust yourself off and you just pick right back up. Okay, so you don't worry about it. Okay, ready, set, and go. We've got 10 seconds. We got 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. That was awesome, and my eyes are not good enough to count how many that was, but I know Shana's typical pace is around 120 for a minute, so that would come out to roughly 20 in 10 seconds, and that's probably about what it was. But play it back in slow motion, guys, and you'll get it.
The last slow side, it was 18 because
Yeah, you had a little
slow to start.
yeah, you get a little, you eased into it. So that was awesome. We're going to do just a quick calf stretch. On your own, you should do all the other stretches that you like. Remember, with your calf stretch, you've got the front knee bent. You have toes pointing straight ahead.
I want to reiterate a point.
Okay.
We have time in the video.
We do.
Especially once you get to continuous, or this tape, or chalk or something. You know, if you're having trouble either just getting your second double, or at some point, or you're missing, and you find that you're moved around, work on your stability, because it could be that, or when we see your videos, if you were told your hands are coming back.
Yeah.
You need to, because that's why you have to take all that time to get back into position to do the one right after.
Absolutely. That is such
that seems obvious, right? So that's
no.
why, as dull as it is, working on all of these,
yeah.
stability drills, so that, again, your double should be hardly different than the single.
Exactly. Yeah, the double should be hardly different, and there should be very little displacement. So you're taking off from the same spot, landing on the same spot. And if you're bouncing around, particularly if you're going backwards, there's a good chance that your hands are coming behind your hips. And when your hands come behind your hips, the likelihood of getting consecutive doubles diminishes very quickly. It's very hard to do. It's possible, but very difficult. So the tape, chalk, whatever is a great tool. And thanks for the reminder, Shana. That was awesome. So good, guys. Final lesson. You know, kind of sad for us, but you're gonna submit one more video. So we get another look at your double unders, and if you're at the point where you're doing consecutives, that would be the best one to send us. If you're not there yet, that's okay. Send us your regular double unders, and hopefully we'll see a difference between this new video and the last one you submitted. Keep practicing, guys. You're awesome. We've really enjoyed working with you, and we'll see you soon.